What is going on, people? Something a little bit different this time. Got a race on the Nürburgring, 24-hour layout in an Audi RS4. And already that Lotus Esprit was trying to dive down my inside, but instead I went down the outside of the BMW M3. Not bad at all. Keeping it nice and tight to the barrier around this little corner here. Now I've tuned myself down a little bit here. I'm only running 300 horsepower, which is why you'll see this M3 just charge down my outside, but I get him back under braking. There's the notorious Dodge Charger there, and we all know that's going to end up in last. Because Gran Turismo's PP settings aren't exactly what I like to call balanced. Power of the tomorrow there. You can see my Audi, my RS4. Yes, I've got four-wheel drive, but I'm not the most agile of vehicles. I am an estate car, family car, and I'm only running 300 horsepower. And I think probably bar the Suzuki GSX, which you'll see right there it is. Bar that car, I'd say everyone's running more than 300 horsepower. Oh, as I barely avoid hitting the Callaway there and just take him on the inside out of that corner, chasing down a TVI Griffith. Pull out, gonna make an inside pass here. Two wheels on the curb. He's just too quick though. That's what I'm talking about. If a Griffith 500 can outrun me in the RS4, then I'm not packing a lot of power. Lovely shot of everyone coming through that chicane there. I just skip ahead here to the next corner, hunting down that Mercedes-Benz E55 by the looks of it. Love the Nürburgring, nighttime racing. Spoiler alert, it does become day, so I tried to reduce the noise reduction in the editing, because my camera sort of just picks up lots of blackness. Oh, Mercedes missing the apex there. And the rain has started to fall. Now this is one of my favourite passing places because the AI are always heavy on the brakes. Side by side, but the Mercedes isn't giving me the room. Well, it isn't giving me the easy pass. I take it wide, two wheels on the dirt. And there it is. Mercedes in the rear view. He's sticking right to my rear bumper though, because he's got a lot more power than me. I'm going to want to do him up through that very, very high speed corner. And look at that. Confidence under braking. And look at the gap I've pulled out. That is to break his slipstream down this long straight. Absolutely burned him. And the rain, as I said, is starting to fall. One of the worst corners right here. High speed, got that little bump right there. Trying to chase down two Chevrolets, a Corvette Z06 and a Camaro SS. Taking that corner nicely. I've got no aids on. I'm running, traction control 0, ABS 1 is all I've got on. And I'm using a Driving Force GT wheel, which I've recently purchased. What an investment that was. I absolutely love it. Right, now what we're about to engage in is one of the best passes one of the best battles I've ever had with the AI, right? I went on the inside here because I want a good run out of this corner. Early on the pallet, four-wheel drive, Camaro SS. Here we go, side by side. Trying to get a little bit of a tow from the Corvette. Late under braking, alright, okay, but the Camaro does not give up. I leave him space. Right on the outside of this corner. This is not a nice place to be side by side, this little right-hander there. This is from Corvette view, watching us both battle. The Camaro just turns in on me there. He just flat out turns in on me. But he's got more power, so every straight we come onto, he keeps right beside me. Look at this. I just could not pull the move off at all. I wasn't letting him get it though. And as we come down into this hairpin, just a little bit later under braking, I thought he was going to have another go at me, but then he backed off. I hit my late apex and get a lot of traction out of this corner. Now I know this is the 06 has been holding the Camaro up, so I'm looking for an immediate pass here in the very next braking zone. In fact, straight by. Look at that. And then anyway, and all that messing around sort of left the track a bit bare up front. So I'm just cutting forward here, and you'll see how far forward I had to cut. Well past the carousel. We are in the latter half of the track here, where I've caught up a Honda dual note. It could be a Honda dual note, or it could be the Acura DNX. It really doesn't matter because they look exactly the same. This is the battle over second though. I've already made up, what's that, 12th out of 16 to second in this first lap. This is a 3-lap race, I don't know if I said that yet. This Honda is getting held up by a Mercedes, surprise surprise. Have you ever found that? Have you ever found that any AI race you do, the computers just get stuck behind a Mercedes? It'll be the SLR McLaren, it'll be the SLS, it'll be this C63 or the E55 behind. Mercedes-Benz in this game they just outright suck. They are not good cars in this game. They seem to have no... I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. They've just got no speed, as this Honda is proving. Sticking behind these guys because I haven't seen a passing point just yet around the half carousel there, getting some good traction. I thought about going on the inside of the Honda here, but then I thought, nah, I'm just gonna wait this out. We've got the long straight coming up now. Honda goes wide again. We're in the rain. I'm not gonna push it. I've got 4-wheel drive. I've got 4-wheel drive. That's all there is to it. Alright, now this is just an example of me getting absolutely dicked on by the computer's power. The Mercedes is burning off and the he's not even in a slipstream, the Honda's just destroying him. So yeah, I'm not packing a lot of power, but I do have knowledge of slipstream, so let's see how this works out. Oh, look at that, side by side with the Mercedes under the bridge, go on. Oh, it's Audi coming out first, get in. And the Mercedes got the Honda back, probably slipstreaming myself. So there's the result of that battle. That's me into second now. 1 lap down, don't know where the leader is. But before I can worry about the leader, I'm being attacked here. Mercedes-Benz having a look at my inside, but very late braking from me secures that position. And look at the Honda sneaking in. The Honda has set himself free from the doldrums of being behind a Mercedes-Benz in this game. And now I'm a little bit worried now because I know that Honda's been being held up, and I don't know exactly how fast he is. So I'm going to be looking in my mirrors now for a little bit. Oh, and is that the weather getting a little bit brighter? It is getting a little bit, but it must be about 5 o'clock in the morning. Started at 11:30, it's already about 5 in the morning. I've got time progressions obviously not on 1. Yeah, this Honda's sort of keeping a relatively even pace with me at the moment, so if I make any mistakes he's likely to catch me up. Done well though, I reckon, moving up the grid like that in the first lap. So yeah, any mistakes, you know, like running wide and having 2 wheels in the gravel trap, that probably won't help. But the Honda driver there, just on and off the throttle a bit, what's the word, tentative, that's the one. In trying to pass me, could have committed to a bit more there. But oh, boom, absolutely nailed that chicane. Every time, all day long. Look at the gap. The gap's just been opened wide up. No Honda dual note keeping up with me through there. Alright, cutting to that high speed, dreaded corner at the end of the long straight. I don't know the names of the corners, so I'm just going to corner and straight. We have seen, oh my god, I almost lost it there. The rain, you know, it's been pouring since the first lap, and we're all on sports hard tyres. Just caught me out there. Might have got a rear wheel on the grass, just a fraction. But look at the rough power sliding. The RUF BTR, rough BTR. This is going to be a duel for first. A German car versus a German car on a German track. There's a joke to be made there, I'm sure, but this is the Audi hunting down the rough. This is the challenge. And the Honda is keeping in there, just about. There he is. Cutting forward to the corner where I passed the Camaro on last lap. Yeah. Again, just cutting that apex, getting my late apex, getting the power down. Four-wheel drive, and I am making my charge for first place. Opted not to do it there. The rough is very fast through the corners, and he's certainly quicker than me on the straights. I'm just going to try and stay glued to his bumper as much as I can. Here's a lovely little in-car shot. I like how it seems misty. It seems misty, doesn't it? You'll see it more in later shots, I reckon. I'm just chasing this rough. I don't know if if Porsche have got anything to lose by letting games have their like ownership to their name and badge, and just let Porsche be in the games. I'll come back to this point, but I'm drafting the hell out of this non-Porsche. Superb, keeping up there. That'll have been about 140, 150 mile an hour up that straight there. Look at this shot here. Both leaving the ground. A little hop over the bump. He's a bit wide through this corner. I'm having a look up the inside. Got more traction, all-wheel drive, but he just cuts back in front of me. I thought about diving down the outside of the carousel, but you really need that cambered turn to help you get round, so I just power out of that instead. But again, can't really make any leeway on him. Can't really get any leeway on him because he's just too bloody quick. My camera's a bit weak, but there's some beautiful sounds coming out of that rough in front. Right, I'm having another look. You can't really do much through these swooping rights and lefts. I love this part of the track, but I'm absolutely shit at it. There's every time I'm online, I get absolutely eaten alive in these corners. Just those three there, that one I've just done, and I'd say this one, and that's about it. The rest I'm pretty good at because I nail this corner. I'm dead wide every time. Here I had to let off, but I'm alright at that one. I'm alright at these next couple. But just those 5 corners back there, for some reason, I just cannot do them at all. Maybe I'm just flying into them too quick, I don't know. But the rough is escaping me here after a poor corner there. Look at that, look at the speed, and he's just sliding around. If you've ever raced a rough on AI, I mean this is professional mode, AI aggression set to 10, so you never know what you're going to get with a rough. You'll know if you've ever raced one. They're a bit maniacal to say the least. And here comes the Audi RS4 through this high speed, right and left, like an absolute freight train. I have committed to this. Here we go, pulling out wide. At the end of this straight, there's no chance to pass here, surely. Up the inside. The rough's holding it round the outside, I can't believe it. You think it's over. And then the Audi dives down the outside and takes him round the outside. Oh, 2 wheels on the curb. A bit of late braking, dive onto the half carousel. That corner is mine. Rough's all out of shape. That is how you pass for the lead, folks. Superb. Right, I'm getting a move on. I am running like a spanked little child. Listen to this. It's absolutely flying. I have no chance to defend against this. This is just pure RUF rough power. I am not defending that shit. So as soon as I gained the lead, I've bloody lost it again. At the end of lap 2 of 3. The rough is all over the place. I'm having a look down the inside there. Not letting him get away with that. Oh, 2 wheels on the grass. Power slide, but no. I could not do it. I was not getting through there. And now, of course, all his 300 plus power is just going to take him down here. Absolutely flying. He's created a massive gap there. But I'm so late on the brakes. Look at this. Barely getting it stopped. Barely avoiding the back of him there. I'm having a quick look up the inside as well. Again, trying to accelerate. Audi versus Rough. Rough always wins. I'm going 300 power, 300 bhp exactly. Almost crashed at the back of him there as well, going well too wide. Missed my apexes by an absolute mile. I'm getting a bit hot behind the wheel here, I think. Getting a bit frustrated with this Rough who's just stolen my victory. Stolen me from the... That's a lunge! That is a lunge up the inside. There's no stopping that one. That's been committed to. And the Rough sensibly gets out of it. And that is mine. That is mine. That is my pass. Taking my race line for the Schumacher S. The Rough's charging back up the inside again. Once again. Couple of wheels in the gravel trap there. The Rough's having a look. He's not giving up yet. Oh, a bit of late braking. I'm giving him room because I wasn't sure if he was there or not. And then now he's beginning to see the race taking its toll. The bit of an oversteer there from the Rough on the exit of that previous corner. Look out, absolutely running to the curb there in my Audi. Look at the gap I've pulled out, but I am no match for a Rough with a slipstream. He's coming right back at me. That is until the corners we've been nailing all afternoon. Look at that! Look at that! Absolutely nailed it! Look at the gap I've pulled out, and the Rough is gone. Game, set and match with that corner. Game, set and match. Couple more corners just to show you the Audi getting away in the corners. Beautiful car to drive, right? You could make it slide if you wanted to, if you just popped it down into first gear. It had a bit of oversteer. Not too much, not too little power, just absolutely burning. So we'll leave the Audi and the Rough there. Because meanwhile, in the background, this was for 5th or something, I think. The Esprit just doing the M3 and doing the E55. Esprit, Lotus Esprit 350. Esprit, I'm saying it with a British accent. Lotus Esprit 350. And the Mercedes was coming back. Look at this for a duel. Mercedes trying to cut back on the inside, but as I said, Mercedes in the corners, they are absolutely diabolical, so he just brakes dead early. The M3 gets round, shoves the Mercedes on the grass, he's going to spin. Oh no, he comes back and regains it. Lotus Esprit making a double pass there. E55 losing 2 spots. Meanwhile, this is the battle for 12th. Got the Callaway, the Tomorrow, the Cerberus, the Suzuki, and even back there I think there's the Challenger if he's on his way. There he is, the Challenger, Dodge Challenger. For some reason, this Callaway has been holding up a bit of a train, and it's time for the Tomorrow to pounce. It doesn't look like that car would be faster in a straight line, but it bloody is. Look at it go. Did me at the start of the race, down into one of the corners. No way, here comes the Cerberus Speed 6. You got a Griffith up front, 3 TVRs. Cerberus Speed 6. He's done it. The Tomorrow's kept it. The Callaway's furious. Callaway C12. And that is 3 British TVRs. 1, 2, 3. Taking down the American muscle. Have a bit of that. Fast forwarding now to the end of lap 3, the end of the race. Here comes my Audi. Finishing the race with all the style of an elephant on ice skates. There we go. Now I've done a 10:44, a 10:06. I just wanted this lap to be under 10 minutes. Come on, just get under 10 minutes. 4, 3, 2, 1.